Brothers and sisters in Islam, I will first of all like to take this privilege to greet my Sheikh in absentia, Sheikh S.A.W, who just left with the wonderful Tanya recitation, and our Sheikh Sayyida Muhammadul Mati Ibrahim Niass. I would like to extend our greetings to the venerable Sheikh sitting on the high table, among them being Muqaddam Abdul Khadir and Sheikh Abati and all the others, Sheikh Ghazal, mashallah, we've met here once, inshallah, until the second time. Alhamdulillah, we give thanks and praises to Almighty Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and we extend our noble greeting to Sheikh Muhammadul Fatihu with the Jama who make it possible for this occasion to happen. May Allah shower His mercy and blessing on them, and may Allah enrich and empower the Jama and give them all their heart's desire, because their heart's desire is the heart desire of Allah. We are thankful when you are invited to such occasion. The person who extends the invitation really loves you. When you are that person is wishing you for you to have the rahmah of Allah. Because under the umbrella of your Nabi sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, that's what Allah said, وَمَا أَرْسَلْنَاكَ إِلَّا رَحْمَةً لِلْعَالَمِينَ. So Alam, when we say Alam, Alam is the total universe in totality, not only human beings. So that Alam, when somebody invites you to come to get the blessing from the envoy of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, then that man or that person who invited you really loves you. Not only that, but he wants the Prophet to extend barakah and riches and to give you a big share. Why? Because Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam said, Allahu muhti wa ana al-hasib. Allah is the giver, but I am the distributor. So if you are invited to come and celebrate Rasulullah, then you want Rasulullah to distribute and to give you. So the person who invites you to such occasion, you cannot pay that person, except for inviting me in such occasion also. Brothers and sisters, we say Rasulullah, Maulid, Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Everybody, all of our people are cracking their brain, singing the praises of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. But, you know, our Sheikh taught us different Rasulullah. Allah Sheikh Ibrahim, yes. All the other shuyukh, they will celebrate Rasulullah of Muhammadul Abdullah until the birth, until the prophethood, and what happened after. That is the person we see as the human being. And Sheikh Ibrahim has written a lot about that prophet. But there is a hidden one that when he writes, is for, when you say so many were born, but few were chosen. It requires some other kind of decodation and understanding to be able to comprehend what Sheikh Ibrahim is talking about and who Sheikh Ibrahim is talking about. You see, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is the creator. He is the giver. But who has ever seen Allah give you hand to hand? Never. Never. That's why there is some, like the brother who said, there are some pseudo-intellectuals going around disputing everything Like the hadith that says, Kuntu kanzan lam uhraf ababtu an uhraf akhalaftu khalqan, for big yarifuri, they said it's not authentic. They said it's not authentic. The guy who said, I said, okay, let's just debate on knowledge. If you want to tell me that the hadith is not authentic, what is the hadith saying? The hadith is saying that Allah was a treasure hidden, unknown. When He willed that to be known, He created a being, and from that being they will know Him. I said, common sense, even if that hadith was not written, common sense could tell you that if Allah will remain to that status of Ahadiyya, nobody will know Him. This occasion will not happen. Then Allah must manifest in another station to create something for that creation to know that there is a creator. And when He created, what He created is called a being. Therefore, the hadith is correct and authentic. Because if Allah did not create a being, who will worship Him? Or who will know Him? Nobody will know Him. Then there must be a creation who will know that there is a creator who is worthy of worship. That's why before you argue something, you have to analyze the situation. But just because you want to contradict and you want to say everything. Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam is the envoy. When we say envoy of Allah, He is the one that Allah chose and sent Him to creation as Rahman. Allah is Rahim, isn't it? So, Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Okay. When you want to define Rahim, Rahman and Rahim, when you want to define Rahman, what do you say? Allah is the merciful. Mercy. Do Allah have mercy? No, I want to question, answer. He said, Bismillah Rahman, Rahman, Rahim. Literally, Rahman literally is the merciful. Does Allah have mercy? No. Why? Because one thing, let's see, analyze what is mercy. Mercy is sentiment. Sentiment is the matter of the heart. Does Allah have a heart? I want you to listen to Sheikh Ibrahim. Sheikh Ibrahim talking. He is the one teaching us. The literal meaning of Rahman means has some connection with sentiment. You have sentiment, you pity somebody. Because your heart felt something for that person. And you pity him. So then sentiment is matters of the heart and Allah doesn't have a heart. Yes. So one thing we should understand then, when you say something, Rahman has a literal meaning and the start. And he has an end meaning also. The beginning starting meaning of Rahman is not applicable to Allah, but the end result of Rahman is applicable to Allah. Now let's analyze it. This beginning of Rahman is sentiment. That is not applicable to Allah. But when you have sentiments and you pity somebody, it results in you trying to help the person. To be generous to the person, isn't it? To help him. That's the end result of Rahman. That is what Allah uses. Allah will give. He is generous. He is the giver. That's why he says, Allahu Mu'ti. But then, hence Allah doesn't have a heart to be able to have mercy. Then there must be, He must manifest His that Rahman into the image of a human being. That's why he said, وَمَا أَرْسَلْنَاكَ إِلَّا رَحْمَةً لِلْعَالَمِينَ. That's why he said, I have created you only to be Rahman, to be mercy. Because prophet is human. Then he can have sentiments, he can have pity. Then Allah will pity through Rasulullah. So, sometimes people do talk and they don't even realize, what they are saying. That's why whatever is applicable to Allah is applicable to Rasulullah. Except for one thing which the guy said, don't say Rasulullah is Allah. That's why all the names is applicable to Rasulullah except for Allah. But all the names of Muhammad also is applicable to Allah except for Muhammad, because it's swap. When one is present, the other is in. So you can't. That's why I said, La ilaha illallah, Muhammad Rasulullah.
Allahu la ilaha illallah, Allahu la ilaha illallah.
Allahu la ilaha illallah, Allahu la ilaha illallah.
Allahu la ilaha illallah, Allahu la ilaha illallah.
Allahu la ilaha illallah, Allahu la ilaha illallah. Alhamdulillah. That kalima, when you say it, it is what will negate. It is what will negate the existence of everything else. Your sex said, La ilaha illallah. Before you say Muhammad, he said, La ilaha illallah is affirmation and negation. It negates and it affirms. It negates your existence. But it affirms only the existence of Allah. Then if only Allah should have remained in that ahadiyah, then nothing will happen. But then you must have to have a positive and negative for something to happen. That's why you have the negative, La ilaha illallah, the positive, Muhammad Rasulullah. That's why it is said, they cannot contradict each other. When you write La ilaha illallah, the letters is 12. You write Muhammad Rasulullah, the letter is 12. 12 plus 12, 24 hours
in a day.
Then La ilaha illallah is negation, denied. يخرجكم من الظلمات إلى النور. Yes. So the kuntu kansan is the hidden thing, full of benefits and treasure. But who is there to benefit it? Nobody is there. So he has to open it. So before him manifesting, our Sheikh said, when Allah wanted to manifest something for that treasure, for people to benefit, he said he came to a station called Kansiyatul Haq. Kansiyatul Haq is the station of the truth. You know why? The way for me to describe Kansiyatul Haq for you is, if you take your harvest and take it to the refinery, you know, the refinery is the Kansiyatul Haq. Because if you take the crude oil, we know crude oil. Crude oil, you have petrol in crude oil, you have kerosene in crude oil, you have gas in crude oil, you have everything combined in crude oil. For crude oil cannot do nothing. Before crude oil will have use, you have to take crude oil to the refinery. That's Kansiyatul Haq. For the refinery to refine it. When the refinery starts refining, it will come to a stage, it will change color, it will change scent, the name will change, and then you will extract petrol from crude oil. Petrol becomes petrol. Gas oil becomes gas oil. kerosene becomes kerosene. It's all from crude oil. But after refinery, they all have different names and different scent. This is what we call jam in the fardin or fardin the jamu. That's why, wallahi, if you don't drink from the bowl of Shahiranias, you can't understand what people are talking about. Yeah, because that is why they ask him. He said, when they ask him really who is Muhammad, they say, Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, we only saw the shadow. The shadow, that's what we know about. Because the Muhammad that Allah chooses as envoy is not Muhammad Abdullah. That's why if you go to Jawharatul Kamal, subhanallah, أين رحمة ربانية أين الحق التي تتجلى ألا تأتي الحق بالحق. Three different Muhammads. We are reading Jawharatul Kamal. Do you sit for a moment to decode Jawharatul Kamal, to see how Sayyid Tijani radiyallahu ta'ala anhu has done the secrets of Jawharatul Kamal? Because Sayyid Tijani has swapped the thing, from, he just reversed it. Into serving that Aydul Haqilati, that Aydul Rahmati. Because the Aydul Rahmati came as last, as the human being. But then he wants to show you, he wants to go for you to go back of Anna. That's why he started with you, Aydul Rahmati Rabbani, the image. Then you go to you, Aydul Haqilati Tatajala. When you say La ilaha illallah Muhammad Rasulullah, then you say that Aydul Haq bil Haq. What is it? If I dirty class, minka. Somebody asked me, what Sayyid said about that? If I dirty class, minka. What comes, what sprang out from you to you selling return? I said, is that difficult for you to hear? He said, yeah, because it doesn't make sense. What sprang from you, return to you? I said, come. I took him to the mirror. I said, what do you see? He said, yeah, my image. When did you come there? When did your image left your body to come here? Did your image left your body to come here? Then if I did it has come from you, and yet you don't even realize that nothing happened. But a reflection happened. I say when you move, it goes back to you. If I did it come in illegal. Something that comes from you is not real. It is there. So who is the truth? I said, who is the truth? You or him? But all you have, he have it. You laugh, he laugh. You smile, he smile. You talk, he talk. But he's not real. That's why he said, if adetika minka ileka, without that authority of power that made us to move, we wouldn't be nothing. That is what we call Hakikatul Muhammadiyah. Kansiyatul Haq is also called Wahdatu. From that Wahdatu, you come to Wahidiyatu. Ahadiyah and Wahidiyah is two different things. They all signify one, but it's different. Ahadiyah is unique. Unique is Ahadiyah. Wahidiyah is one. It could be one here, it could be one there, it could be one in Birmingham, one in... But Ahadiyah, unique, is none. It has nothing like it. That's why they said the whole alam, the whole universe is rotating in the formation of these four. Ahadiyah, Muhammadiyah, Lahmadiyah, Qurbaniyah. These are the four stations that the whole alam is set up on. Because without the maqam of Qurbaniyah, all that was manifested in Azal will not be seen. Okay, if you have your reel of film now, your cassette, the film was acted a long time, right? But it's encompassed in the cassette, isn't it? But before, you can't see nothing. You have the reel here on it, but you can't see nothing. What do you need to do? You need to insert it in a display, innit? So the display should have to rotate it. When the display rotates it, it sends that channel to where? Because there is a connection between the display and the screen. So when it comes from there, it goes to Hatatullah Mahdiya, then to Qurbaniya. That's why the Maqam of Qurbaniya, nobody knows. It's Maqam. It's hidden. The Maqam of Qurbaniya is hidden because it is where everything manifests. Everything that happened here, Maulana Sheikh has already happened in Azal. This is a repetition. But it cannot be seen without Abadiyah. So there are only two things, Azaliyah and Abadiyah. What happened in Azaliyah must be reflected in Abadiyah for us to actually happen. That's why Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, in the 10 years you had people, when Muhammad Bani was saying, فَمَا بْلَغُ الْعِلْمِ فِيهِ أَنَّهُ بَصِرٌ وَأَنَّهُ خَيْرُ خَلْقِ اللَّهِ كُلِّهِمْ
فما أبلغ العلم فيه أنه بشر وأنه خير خلق الله كلهم لوسائل دائما أبدا على حبيبك خير الخلق كلهم.
Then that one wants to tell you that the end, the more or the extreme end of our knowledge about Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. We just know he is the human being. But then, you need to understand what he said. Muhammadun Basar, la kan Basar, bal huwa kal Yahudi. Then that has authenticated to you that Muhammadun Basar, he is a human being, but not a human being. Very extraordinary human being. If you were to describe him, you're just like diamond among stones. So then, the Muhammad we are talking that brings this Muhammad Abdullah is more vast than the Muhammad we are talking. That's why everything has encompassed in that group. Brothers, I don't want to waste your time in more and more German. Maybe we'll start our head being Christian. What I tell you is the only true knowledge. It's the true knowledge that Maulana Sheikh taught us. That's why when they were arguing, he said, this Quran we are reading is not the real Quran. And when you say it in front of the they will, Subhanallah, haram. When you say it in the presence of God, they will say, haram. These people are saying, but how many verses of, how many types of Quran did Allah mention in the Quran? Quran al-Majid, Quran al-Hakim, Quran al-Hazim, Quran al-Mubin. Okay. What are all those stuff? That's why he said the real Quran is not in letters. It's not alphabet. It's not in words and letters. No. But this is the shadow of the real Quran. If you read this Quran, Quran is not Arabic. I have a discussion with Pastor. I said, Quran is not Arabic. The real Quran is Arabic. He said, what is? I said, this one written is Arabic. I said, you know why? I said, is Allah Arab? Is Allah Arab? No, it's Jibril Arab. Who said the Quran? Is it not the word of Allah? Who brought the Quran to Rasulullah? It's not Jibril. What language was he saying? I said the ilm, when it comes from Lawal Mahfuz, is knowledge. Knowledge is written in no language. It is just in Lawal Mahfuz as a light. It is inculcated there. And when it is inculcated in Rasulullah, the one who is to extend the message is the one whose mother tongue is Arabic. That's why it's called Arabic. Brothers and sisters, may Allah bless us. May Allah shower His mercy on this gathering. I am confident that none of us will live here without fulfilling our heart desire. Because wherever we gather to talk about the Salihinas of Allah, Allah says Rahmah. Well, now we are talking only about the Salihina. What about the source of Salihina? Wherever you see the Salihina, where you talk about them, Allah will send Rahmah. I say, what about the source of that rahmah? When you talk about that person, then it means you are being completely melted in that rahmah. Wa akhiru dawana alhamdulillah wa
يا شيخ تذكر قلت طاعة الله لا إله إلا الله لا إله إلا الله فلما بل بفرض الله وأرجو رضا الله شيخي خذ بيدته في الكيان نجل الهادي وابا جنود الله فوابرها مع يعلو جنود الله حزب الله لا إله إلا الله لا إله إلا الله فوابرها من نجل الهادي وابا جنود الله فوابرها مع يعلو جنود الله حزب الله لا إله إلا الله لا إله إلا الله وجه للذي تدري حبيب الله أبا العباس فاذكرني لدى الحضرات عند الله لا إله إلا الله لا إله إلا الله أبا العباس عليك بي وداركني بفضل الله ولا يفعل للهوى هذا العبد إلا الله لا إله إلا الله لا